Salah. Salah jir. Eh, salah buka lagi. Eh, Let me play wuwek though. Come on, let me play wuwek. Kayalah. Wuwek sih. Wah, jatuh. I'm not gonna touch it. 5 seconds. Ooh. How is that? But I'm not gonna touch it again. Okay, let it go. And if wait, what's up? Bang, ini playable ke? Lu enggak, ini bukan playable. Not as smooth as I think, but this is my man.
Ivor, she's been staying here to recover. How are you recovering from your injuries, Nora?
Oh, it's you, Rover.
Ngapain sih dia? Gak penting
yes.
anjir. Lu siapa anjir? Lu siapa employee?
How to put this? I think you can have more faith in yourself, 𝕾𝖃.
Agree.
Faith in myself.
You see, people can be more perceptive than you might realize, including those you care about. So try not to take everything to heart. Go a little easier on yourself.
What is this talking about, dog? You come to refine the risk the exercise plan with look frustrated. You refuse candy he offers and voice very stressed about how much he know. Look smile. unperturbed, unperturbed, and invite you to more private local location. Private location total, private local location. Anjing boros kata gua mah. Wait. The bit is try. The bit is not. The bit is that. The bit dog.
Thunderman.
Yes, I keep a small workspace of my own here.
Heads to the place looks station. Go for yeah, perfect.
Leave them to me. Let's not waste any more time. Rise anew. Gotcha.
Gak deng bro, terlalu aura farming.
Blink. And agony ends. Reaction ash takes form. The Exostrider's sword emits a unique frequency. It shields my workspace from most long-range detection methods.
You picked a good spot.
Weh, di slow mo anjing gue. Small work. Gue masih dihantui dengan bayangan Mehmet cuy. Gue gak bisa move on ini. Gak akan bisa. I don't know man. I feel like Mehmet is no different with how do I put it? Mehmet is not different by 02 I guess. Yeah, I feel like he's not that I mentioned it.
Quite a
It's
stash.
kind of sad.
This is what a secret room is about. Now, where were we? Let's start with the conclusion before we get into all the details. You asked me to come to 𝕾𝖃 to watch for any Fraxidus activity. Warren was the first Fraxidus mole you uncovered, and he certainly won't be the last. Think of the Space Trek Collective as a web of competing powers. It's as much a haven for independence as a playground for agendas. An isolated polar region, rich with exoswarm and the potential for technological breakthrough. 𝕾𝖃 is a gold mine, even for the Fraxidus.
You're saying the fall of Helios wasn't their real goal.
It was one of several. After your journey in Huanglong and Renacida, I'm sure you've come to realize their true aim.
The 𝕽𝖚𝖕𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖙. Aleph-1.
Correct. Given the 𝕽𝖚𝖕𝖊𝖉𝖐𝑠 unique nature, it's sure to catch their attention. Moreover, Aleph-1 is closely linked to the Strider Gate, which may be our ticket to outer space.
Spying on the Fraxidus is risky. Why would I have chosen you for this task?
Well, that is a bit of a long story.
What? Gue kira ada
You've
cutscene.
always preferred to see things for yourself. Please, follow me to that table.
Mana anjir ini? Guys.
The golden serum, developed by the 𝕾𝖃𝖊𝖉𝖕𝖕𝖚 group. But I prefer its other name, 𝕾𝖃r. My father started it as a medication for rare diseases. But as research progressed, it came to represent something far more ambitious.
Drug of
Drug
evolution.
evolution.
Evolution. Sounds like something the 𝕽𝖃 would like.
Well, on paper it worked. I became its resonator, so it would be unfair to say it wasn't. But I was a rare case who survived. All it cost me was excruciating pain and my colored vision. Most test subjects like me didn't make it. It wasn't until I met you that I realized there was more to the story. The rest is in my study, shall we?
Hand.
My brother Ryan drew this picture.
Damage report.
The entire Lola logistics managed to quick.
A 𝕽𝖃 overseer's report on its way to the new Federation. Those 3 items you just showed me. Did the 𝕽𝖃 get into 𝕮𝖊𝖉𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕's work after learning about the 𝕽𝖃r's potential for evolution?
They didn't just get into our work. They went a step further. Replacement. Have you ever met the 𝕽𝖃's grand architect?
The 1,000-faced survivor. We met near the Styx Lake deep within the dark tide. Wait. Does the...
Yes. My father was just another face the grand architect borrowed. Though looking back now, I can't recall the moment the real him was taken. I think the grand architect sees life and death as a game. I wouldn't be surprised if father was even smiling in his coffin as we buried him in that downpour. So, that's your answer. Why did you choose me? Because I have a very personal reason to go after the 𝕽𝖃.
Hatred.
Hatred.
Now, it has become something of a habit. Continue this train of investigation and you'll see for yourself what they are. But before you do, my friends in the Black Shores told me you've already had a few run-ins with certain overseers.
3. Cristoforo, 𝕽𝖃𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕, and Scar. Plus the grand architect you mentioned.
Ah, those names do ring a bell. 𝕽𝖃𝖕𝖕𝖕 is codenamed Hecate. Cristoforo? Arachnos. Intriguing, isn't it? The flair they have for their own branding, but it's a telling detail. The codename can reveal its owner's style, personal tastes, and even ambitions. Think about it. A powerful resonator who causes chaos at random leaves no trail to follow. But give them a preference, a pattern. We can start to build a profile from the pieces. I've been compiling reports on the overseers for years. I've reactivated your access. You'll find the door controls right over there. The 𝕽𝖃 is loosely organized. Most of its members have only undergone basic, artificially induced body modification. They're not terribly difficult to neutralize. But if you encounter artificers with more creative modifications, you're likely looking at the handiwork of 𝕽𝖃.
Hydra.
𝕽𝖃 is their leading mind on human evolution and body modifications. Whoever they are, they often work in tandem with Siren.
Kirain.
In other words, if you spot one, be on guard in case the other is lurking close by. Zashiki Warashi won't require much of your attention. This overseer primarily operates in Ashinohara, a region that's been largely destroyed by the lament.
Ashinohara. I've heard of it somewhere before.
The girl we had in the infirmary for a while. Chisa, I remember. The city that trapped her, Onami, is part of Ashinohara.
Oh, that's
Now, on to two key pieces of the puzzle. I did say the Fractsidus was a loose organization, but even the most scattered cells still need funding to function.
wait.
Remember that report from earlier? It's only a matter of time before you go to the new Federation. And based on the intel I've gathered, that's their most critical base of operations. And where you'll find Eris.
How critical? Do they operate in the open?
Not exactly. But in a place where money talks, they must have members in the highest echelons of government and business. Key members. Their foothold in the new Federation has given them immense leverage. With that endless stream of wealth, the Fractsidus operates with impunity across the planet. Speaking of which, Star Torch Academy is also heavily funded by the new Federation. To be blunt, they're the Space Trek Collective's single largest donor.
Eris, huh? Duly noted. I'm assuming the other key piece is the Grand Architect?
The Fractsidus Grand Architect. Their true name is unknown. They only appear through borrowed identities. Real people, legendary beings, and even the phantoms of the dead from others' memories. I did brush shoulders with them once. It was a shame. I had no idea at the time, and missed my shot. This pen was the only thing I brought back from that great fire. I have yet to decipher the lettering, but it shows one thing for sure. The Grand Architect has been around for a very, very long time. It's a pity you called me to 𝕾𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕. Otherwise, I would have continued following that trail. But you always have a good reason, right?
You uncovered all this by yourself.
More or less. I did have some help along the way.
To get your hands on one of the Grand Architect's personal items, you did more than just follow a trail. You infiltrated them.
Playing along with them isn't that difficult once you get the hang of it. Like I said, they are a loose organization.
Knowing the Fractsidus, stealing all that intel on the Overseers is risky, no matter how loose they are. Each infiltration will only be more dangerous than the last. Luke, how can a doctor who doesn't value his own life save anyone else's?
You know, this is the second time you've said those words to me.
Which? Nah, ini baru nih.
They got away again. If I hadn't been so cautious, I could have taken care of them this time. I should send today's findings to him. It's been 2 years. Suppose I'm due for a report. Good. You got the intel. Would have been a shame if I got myself killed for nothing. You want me to go to 𝕾𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕? Why?
There's evidence of their activity in 𝕾𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕. I need you to keep an eye on things. And frankly, you need a break.
Now is not the right time.
You've already drawn enough attention. Do we really have to wait for you to get killed to decide it's the right time? How can a doctor save anyone else's life if he doesn't value his own? Keep pushing like this, and you'll be no different from them.
Not pulling any punches, are you?
Trust me, that's only the warm-up. 𝕾𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕 is a nice place, Luke. Bright, passionate students. Beautiful snow. Perfect for slowing things down. Listen to me on this. Come.
Very well. As you wish. So I've led a leisurely life in the 𝕾𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕 ever since. No need to worry. I know my limits.
Colorblind atau bagaimana nih?
Let's set aside the 𝕽𝖃 for now. We should discuss the 𝕾𝖃 plan. But first, tell me what happened to you and 𝕾𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕 in the Frostlands.
It's time to lock in.
I see. 𝕾𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕. No wonder you're in such a state.
I understand her reasons. She was fighting for her dream, for 𝕾𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕, in the only way she knew how. And I respect that, the fate she chose for herself. But I won't accept it. There's more I haven't tried. I'm not done fighting for her.
Of course. I wouldn't expect you to give up so easily. Now, about the 𝕾𝖃. It started with the Space Trek Collective finding a giant solid-skin root network in 𝕽𝖃𝖊𝖉𝖕𝖕 woods. They identified it as the lid, sealing the Strider Gate, so to speak. It keeps the 𝕽𝖚𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖈𝑛's fractured forms sealed on both sides of the Strider Gate. Break it, and these forms will reunite. That wouldn't just spell 𝕾𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕's doomsday, but the entire world. But the Collective still yearned to open that gateway, to explore the unknown. So, they created the Synchronists. The idea was to use augmented resonance to amplify the 𝕾𝖃 power, hoping that would keep the 𝕽𝖚𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖈𝖕 suppressed.
And then
Lately, the 𝕽𝖚𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖈𝖕's attacks on the seal have been increasing. I'm afraid the 𝕽𝑃 is also getting ready to make a move. With the reactor core returned, all you need now is a little patience. Wait for the 𝕾𝖃 to awaken. Then we can focus on how to use it to find 𝕾𝖕𝖕𝖕. You were a synchronist in the academy once before. I'll speak with Lucila about getting you piloting access.
Then I'll wait for your news, Luke.
Certainly, but our immediate priority should be the 𝕽𝖃. I have a feeling they're planning to sabotage our plans for the 𝕾𝖃.
I ain't gonna let that slide though. I'm gonna destroy the 𝕽𝖃. 𝕾𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕 is my couldn't force that.
Rover said he'd like to check on the 𝕾𝖃 in the Frostlands before he left. Well, could be a way to take his mind off things. Now then.
Dr. Herson, is something the matter?
Must you always assume the worst, Lucila? Can't I just call to chat?
I find that highly unlikely, Doctor. Let's skip the preamble. What is it?
Rover.
So this is about 𝕾𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕. He was so tight-lipped with me about what happened in the Frostlands, yet he spoke to you.
Sitting on our hands won't fix anything, and he was willing to open up. If a friend runs into trouble, I'll naturally step in to listen. Besides, what I have to share today benefits the Academy. It could help us get ahead of a few potential issues.
Very well. Let's hear it then. Meet me at the Institute, the usual spot.
Ya, POV-POV-an nih bete. Oke.
It's Annie. Oh, Dr.
Nathan, hold on. I recall you coming by the infirmary with good news earlier. Something about an institute. Is this the price you have to pay for that? Careful. You might get talked out of the job over health issues.
No, I will get that position at the Institute. I'll crawl there if I have to. I'll come back from the dead if I die first.
Now you're just delirious. I know getting this opportunity wasn't easy. You can't exactly just ask for time off. Come by my office later. I'll write you a sick note. You can't run yourself like an exoswarm, thinking you'll recharge the moment the sun comes up. It's not how we humans work.
Thank you, Doctor. Good things are bound to come your way. This takes me back. I always got my best sleep passed out in your...
Bodo amat.
Let's see.
I'm not gonna
Ah,
waste my
young
time
Luke.
talking with some NPC with no reason.
Have a seat, Doctor. Shame. I thought he would come with you.
He's been here before. But things are different now. I prefer not to have him tangled in the collective's trivial matters.
Fair enough. But I'm not like those stubborn old goats you're used to dealing with. I don't chase after pride or rank. All I care about is Star Torch Academy. Now, go on. Give me the highlights, Dr. Herson. The Fraxidus. I understand. I'll keep a closer watch. As for piloting the Exostrider, if he's capable, that's fine by me. The Research Institute will see to the preparations. That said, we can't ignore the risks that come with opening the Strider Gate. I have someone in mind who could help. But first, let me have a quick word with her. The 𝕽𝖚𝖊𝖉𝖕𝖕𝖚 concerns every one of us at 𝕾𝖆𝖕. I'll handle the board as you've asked. You focus on him and the matters here on campus.
Thank you for understanding, Lucila. President. Our conversation went more smoothly than I expected. I thought you might think I had a hidden agenda. As a thank you, care for some candy?
Dikasih.
I'll pass. I'm well aware of your candy outreach program across campus. I've had my fill of sweets over the years. As for what you said earlier, I've been here long enough to know exactly who you are. Thanks to your efforts in uncovering those moles, the Academy is safer, and we have far fewer headaches to worry about. What truly surprised us was your choice to stay all these years and become one of 𝕾𝖆𝖕𝖕's steadfast guardians.
Oh, I'm just glad the president doesn't see me as some busybody.
You're the right kind of busybody. The kind we're happy to have.
A friend of mine sold me on this place. Went on and on about the beautiful snow and the bright, passionate students. Convinced me to come.
It's over.
But when I actually got here, nothing like the brochure he described. Turns out, 8 out of 10 staff members were planted here by different factions. Our students dream of reaching the stars, all while living in a gilded cage. Meanwhile, we have Roya dealing in exoswarm parts and colluding with new Federation smugglers. I know that these students aren't fools. They're the best minds from across the nations. If even I can see what's going on, how could they be blind to it? It's their ideals, their hope for the future that lets them endure the ugly realities of this place without becoming cynical.
Uh-huh.
I only came to 𝕾𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕 because a friend recommended it. But now...
Now you've grown to like it here, right?
Yes, same as you, Madam President. An urgent transmission from Nana. If you'll excuse me.
Dr. Hurd said there was a break-in at the infirmary. Nevora's being kidnapped by the one we previously detained, Warren.
What is your status? Are you severely damaged?
No need to worry. Just need time to repair.
Understood. Prioritize damage control after this call. Notify the Academy's security department. It'll take time for them to respond. I'll go after Warren. Which direction did he take her?
Received message from the Academy. They're heading towards the Sky Arc space station in the Frostlands.
It's the Court of Savante space station he and I discovered before. I'm on my way. Warren has escaped. He's taken a student and is heading for one of the debris fields in the Frostlands.
What do you plan to do?
What do you plan to do? I don't know.
I'm going after him. I'd like you to set up a perimeter there to cut off his escape and prevent any further risks to the Academy.
You want me to secure a perimeter while you go in alone to handle Warren?
I have a hypothesis, one I'd like to verify by myself.
Very well. Your track record warrants it. Go, Dr. Herson. I'll expect good news.
Wait. Kenapa mapa Jijo, Jur? Apakah kita balik lagi ke Jijo? Let me think.
Nevora, why now? That's clear.
Ding, 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 ding.
I know you've been here before. Take me to the data room. Now!
Oh, okay. I'll do
You
anything you say.
bastard motherfucker, Warren.
They're heading deeper into the station. Is there someplace we haven't discovered? Rat hunt to insides. Yeah. Imbalance ends here. Game over.
Damn dog. Ya bener bro, aura farming sih. Oh enggak deh. Oh benar.
That's clear. The researchers the Academy stationed here. 2 with gunshot wounds, but still alive. Their bleeding stopped. I should keep...
Right, let's continue our journey.
That's clear. Right on schedule. Blink. And agony end.
God dang, bro is aura farming as hell though.
Accurate cash takes form. Gotcha. A bearable price.
Fuck, no. Apa nih? I'll take that shit. Thank you.
Spatial anomalies. Did someone reactivate the SkyArc system?
I'll get out of 𝕾𝖃, out of this cursed place.
It appears Warren's taken 𝕾𝖃𝖊𝖉𝖐 to the data room we visited earlier. The path is blocked. It's those error modules again. I should use the adapter.
Please jangan trade gua, Cok.
It's cleared. Gotta keep moving.
Let's go. We're gonna shoot that motherfucker. Didn't notice me.
Almost there. Now, moment of truth.
I brought the student, just like you asked. So, you... Where are you? 𝕾𝖃𝖃 was just a minor setback. I'm still useful. I still have work in the new... Stop hiding!
SkyArc's data room. There must be a reason. Was that just impulse? Or perhaps...
Piu.
Turn to silence.
Lah nambah anjir.
Game over.
Oh bisa 2 kali. Damn. That's new discovery.
Rise anew. Gotcha.
God damn. Look is so fun to play though.
A deep incision.
Wow. Nah. Sama aja.
Dr. Erson!
Kamu di kelemparan
Warren, is he?
sesuatu itu guiding to comfort the second apa nih?
Oh, Doctor. How mean. Is that any way to treat a student?
I'm afraid identity theft is not in the curriculum. Isn't that right? Grand Architect of the Fraxidus.
Grand Architect-nya nongol, Ci.
Since you insist on playing the student, I'll offer a lesson. It takes two to play a game.
I know. Played me for a fool, didn't you? I was going to kill you for a little one-on-one time with Rover. Shame.
Regrettable that you evaded what was meant for
Taron.
you.
Well, Architect, I'm gonna
okay.
kill you.
Uncle Warren's dead. Nice and clean.
Being caught out in the open, and still he thought he could just...
Anyway, I got back what I wanted too, so I'm a happy girl.
On my way here, I kept wondering why you acted so quickly. Didn't fit your usual style of staying in character until the very end. Just as I thought. You were after this pen.
Ah, yes, my precious. I couldn't find it anywhere. So it was you who took it from me.
Oh. Ini cuma ngejar pen, pukul pen dong, ngejar. Fuck.
Oh, I almost forgot to ask. When did you begin to suspect?
If you must know, my suspicions began to deepen during our last visit to the space station, when you feigned that injury. Your acting had been flawless, Grand Architect, but even you cannot mimic what you don't understand. Death itself. To an immortal like you, no matter how many times you die, it's just another lost identity. And I happen to have seen you die before.
Oh? Is this why you've had your eye on me all this time? Let me think. Whoops. Can't seem to remember. My bad. My real favorite things are the ones that are really old and full. But you're something special, Dr. Herson. You're the first person, and without you, the game in the 𝕾𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕 would be so boring. So, you get prizes. And I promise, it's right up your alley. Now, for the first one. At the upcoming new solar celebration, among all the lovely students, stands a member of the Fraxidus.
Susah juga sih nge-suspect kalau kayak begini mah.
I'm so looking forward to that child's performance.
Telling us this doesn't do your spy any good.
But that's what makes it fun! It's a cat and mouse game. The mouse needs to know the cat is coming, or how else will it run fast enough on its little wheel? To win, you just have to be the hunter. And if you do end up catching that child, it just proves they were useless anyway.
That was only the first. What's the next one?
The next prize is right here in this data room. You're so smart, Dr. Herson. I bet you've already figured it out, no? I had so much fun on this little trip to the Sky Arc. So, oh, home sweet home. You... Meeting you there wasn't all for nothing. The look on your face was the sweetest. Let's be sure to have more fun like this in the future. Until next time, you two. I wish you a pleasant past, present, and future.
Let's have a beat.
Why did you stop me? You think we couldn't have stopped her here?
So
Yes. My goal was to gather intelligence, not apprehend the Fraxidus' grand arc. When we dug up my father's empty grave, I realized that it is no simple feat to find an immortal who leaves no trail. The Grand Architect may appear to act on a whim, but in my observation, that playfulness is just another layer of disguise. There's a purpose behind it.
oh,
When Nana called earlier, something felt off. Warren is a researcher himself. Why would he need to take a student hostage to investigate a debris field? Even if he did, breaking into the infirmary and letting Nana send a distress call was a sloppy strategy. Of course I'd be the first person she contacted.
So that's why you called me afterwards. I did hear Navora say you've had her in the infirmary all this time. You were keeping an eye on her then.
I was waiting for her to show her hand. Until then, it was all speculation. I needed to see her end the act to be sure. Immortal, 1,000 faces. We've managed to gather quite a bit of intel on the Grand Architect. If I'm not mistaken, there should be something more important hidden in this room.
oh.
Otherwise, she wouldn't have called it a prize.
Grand Architect, you know. But you don't say. A price is a price. What is the so-called price? Talk about.
These are personnel files from the Skyark space station. This lettering. Do you recall the lead researcher on the Etheric Sea Initiative? The one we saw in the hologram during our first visit?
Professor Junji.
Yes. During his lecture, he mentioned a scholar who had just joined the project, Wei-Ying, but his introduction was cut short. I've found that scholar's record in the system, and her name. The letters of this name are a perfect match with those engraved on that pen.
What are
Whoa.
you saying? That scholar is the Grand Architect.
According to these records, the Etheric Sea Initiative was stalled due to a lack of funding until she joined. Then, it was pushed back on track.
Okay, I see.
Her involvement influenced the CSC's decision on this project. But everything else about her birthplace, employment history, or academic background is missing.
Sounds like another identity borrowed by the Grand Architect.
Indeed. It seems we've just traced this thousand-faced individual back to an even earlier point in Solaris' history. These records also show Wei-Ying took great interest in the CSC and Etheric Sea Initiative during that period. That must be why she infiltrated the Skyark space station.
The universe. What secrets is it hiding behind all those infinite stars? I really want to know.
And about that footage... No need to explain. The fewer people who know about your secret, the better. It just occurred to me that this wasn't a coincidence. If her goal in the past involved you, then it's something to keep in mind on your journey ahead.
The Etheric Sea. That might have been my entry point to Solaris after leaving my distant homeland. Wei-Ying was interested in the Etheric Sea before its planet-wide spread. Did she want to use it as a medium to reach somewhere beyond? I will. Given her nature, it's only a matter of time before we meet again. The more she appears, the more she gives away. If she enjoys playing games, then it means she'll follow some rules at least. Otherwise, she'd die of boredom.
Exactly. And as I've said before, sometimes style, personal taste, and ambition can be more revealing than intended. The Fractsidus has more than one base in Solaris, and I'm far from the only one with a grudge or an interest in their activities. Until now, the Grand Architect has been like a reflection in water. She never appears as her own person, only by the faces of the already dead. But now, her fascination with what lies beyond all those infinite stars is a thread we can pull. We can start identifying which schemes bear her signature. And the Court of Savante, since our Grand Architect has taken interest in them before, a trip to 𝕾𝖗𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖈 may be worth a visit.
All right.
The court of Savante was active in 𝕾𝖗𝖕𝖕𝖕?
Just a rumor. They say a city was built there under their direction. There may be clues there. As for the new Federation, you'll likely end up there eventually if you plan to counter the Fractsidus' operations in the future. But not now. Things are too complicated over there, and they handle resonators differently. Even with the Black Shore's backing, going in unprepared would be serious risk.
I'll be cautious. Before Navora, did you find any other traces of this Grand Architect in 𝕾𝖃_𝖃?
Yes. There is this about how 𝕾𝖃 disappeared. From what you told me, she died from overclocking trying to stop the 𝕽𝖨𝖠 over a decade ago. After that incident, the Academy detected cracks on the 𝕽𝖨 seal in the depths of Bjartar Woods. The damage seemed intentional.
That motherfucker.
You mean?
I believe it was the Grand Architect who damaged the seal, and that led to 𝕾𝖃's death. Lucila's people will handle things here now. We should leave.
To where?
Let's go clear our minds. You shouldn't sit with this alone.
Bro to bro. Yeah. That guy gonna be dead soon. Wait and see. Wait and see.
Penny for your thoughts?
There's too many to count.
Feel like talking about it?
Maybe a little. I keep wondering if the choices I made in the past were the right ones. I still don't know why I chose to erase my memories. That one decision cost me my grip on everything. It made me leave so many people behind. You, 𝕾𝖃, those at the Black Shores, and probably more I don't even know or remember now. I pulled everyone into my grand plan to save the world. And when it mattered most, I wasn't even there. If we can't save 𝕾𝖃, she'll just be forgotten, left to drift in the void forever.
Even if that hadn't happened, your path was always destined to diverge from most of ours. You know your lifespan is immense. Barring some accident, most of us will leave this world long before you. Death and goodbyes are a final lesson no one escapes. But for you, it's a question that lingers for an exceptionally long time.
You're right.
Since you already know that, you should also see that everyone else has already given their answer. You're still the same person you were before. Just as resilient, still bringing hope to others. That's why, after all these years, we're still willing to stand with you. And it's not because you're a supposed savior. It's because you've always been you. And we're not just doing this for you. We're doing it for Solaris. For the future we all chose to fight for. We chose this path ourselves. You have nothing to feel guilty for. One can only move forward by making peace with what's lost. You taught me that a long time ago. In the end, I failed to find my father's murderer. I failed to protect Rhine. I failed to protect my own family.
This is more emotional than other. Still, I cried more about Ahmed.
But your brother is still alive. You're alive. There's still hope. You did everything you could.
Who knows when I'll wake up next time.
Then we'll make a promise, Luke. We'll see each other again next winter. You'll open your eyes, and I'll be standing right here, just like today.
Come now. Enough with that face. Some candy?
So candy. Permen lagi.
You always carry candy with you. Are you sure they really work?
As in...
It'll help take the edge off and lighten the mood? Your words.
That. Honestly, not really. It's become more of a habit of mine. As a boy, I'd have one whenever things felt too big to handle. The sweetness was a distraction, something to look forward to. Later, after I inherited 𝕮𝖃𝖊𝖉𝖕𝖕, I realized there were still so many things I couldn't control. So I'd eat them to cope. Especially when I was up to my neck in trouble thanks to my business associates. Even after I left the company and set out to follow the 𝕽𝖃 trail on my own, I'd be chewing on one while I watched those who helped me die right in front of me. Still powerless, it seems. So I've come to believe that no matter how strong a person becomes, not everything can be done perfectly. In life, many things are beyond our control. I still enjoy candy. It reminds me that meeting people is still a gift, even if I know I might lose them one day. If you let grief and anger burn you out, you become obsessed with results. You forget the joy you felt along the way.
Damn, this is so deep.
A little sweetness helps keep the numbness at bay.
Storynya wuwek pasti selalu dalam banget.
I'll have one of your candies.
How does it taste?
Luke, my chances of saving 𝕮𝖬𝖕𝖕, they're pretty slim, aren't they?
They are. You'll need a miracle. But you've always been good at making those happen.
Thanks for the candy.
You're very welcome.
Bang, kok gak hiksrot bang? Ya enggak lah, orang kagak 𝕮𝖬𝖕𝖕𝖚 anjir. Gue nangis kalau 𝕮𝖬𝖕𝖚𝖕𝖚𝖚 doang anjir. The only type shit that make me cry, I'm I think this shit up. Six. Okay. Still haven't all changed it though. Gonna waste all of this. Damn it. Yeah, the start of it. Pizza. Yes, but yes, but pizza. Yes, like Yep, still the chance are slim. And wait for the celebration to begin. Lagi gue. Kita sih the ta. Bang, kok kemana-mana motor mulu sih bang? Iyalah, gue mau dengar Voyaging Star Farewell. Gue akan hiksrot terus-terusan sampai alamat kembali. Oh yeah.
A new solar celebration and riddles. Sounds like a blast. Here I was thinking we could use this chance to relax, but that architect guy from the Fraxidus.
Nah, enough with the bullshit though. Just take forward to the point. I just want to save my daughter. Oh my god, this shit is so lively as well. Anyway, how do I get up there?
Roving among the
Kok
stars.
nguning banget ya? Perasaan kemarin nggak nguning gini, jir. Asrama. Ini kan asrama 𝕾𝖚𝖊𝖕𝖕𝖕 ya? Oke sih. Yep, this is 𝕾𝖚𝖊𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕. Asrama anak gua mana? Ya kan? Ini asrama gua, jir.
I see. I'll count on you then, Dr. Luke. Rove is here. I'll brief him on the situation.
President Lucilla, what do you need us for? And, what did you mean by the one from afar who touches truth?
Why don't you take a guess? It means exactly what it says.
The one from afar is me, and the truth that reveals the door of dreams is...
The truth has waited for you here for a very long time. Oh, quite. When it comes to dreams, that is the absolute truth. A simple riddle, isn't it?
Okay. But, what's that got to do with us? You didn't call us here to solve a riddle, right?
You're here because I'd like you to investigate the Academy's dark side. We believe the Grand Architect's next move is tied to it.
Yes, I'm ready for beating.
Think of it as the Academy's reflection. It's a special sonorosphere, formed from the collective emotions of the student body.
Lucia detects strange frequency not belong to the academy in its dark side. Coincidentally, many students have been reporting mental disturbance suspecting connection to the game the Grand Architect mentioned. You agree to Lucia's request and enter the dark side to investigate. Ready for some beating though, kay mama the beat. Tolong, tolong. Ada serigala. Tolong.
So this is the Academy's dark side.
That's right. Do you see them? The floating astronaut helmets
Lanjut.
along with the desks and chairs. They are the students' delusions. They took root in the Academy. Numerous chapters in there. Let's move on. You need to find the alarm clock. A pillow is an invitation to sleep, just as an alarm clock is a call to wake up. It is when the Institute bound the dark side. They took, and if the key proves elusive, so breathe easy.
She said, I've never thought that way before.
Shut your bitch ass up, what I care is just I mean.
Likely a reflection reflection made by the dark side.
A reflection? My fucking reflection?
That particular student, though.
I have to talk.
The data's wrong no matter how you look at it. What else can I do? You mean...
She's not.
Right.
She's no... I remember, but she didn't have the dark...
I'm sorry.
Stop yapping.
Sorry.
I need to hurry up to save my daughter. Don't care enough. I don't know. Mess with your stuff.
You're finally here, 𝕾𝖃. Took you long enough.
It's okay not to know.
These people are all talking to the same voice. Is it influencing them?
Aduh, Wen ya. Aduh.
Sila?
Aku mau gue.
Signal's been cut off.
Keroco mah diam aja deh.
Be careful, Rover. Something smells off here.
Let's go take a look. A rabbit.
Rabbit tuh. Rabbit. Thank.
These
Basement.
frequencies smell different now. Stay alert, Rover.
Log semua aja. Gue malas baca. Ya deng.
Is that Navora?
That was amazing. I knew you could solve it.
I believe in you. You.
Alright. Bentuk apa, Jir?
What's the point of working so hard?
No point though.
Why not just tell them you can't do it and quit?
No point of it. But the reason to just pass through it. Gitu, incarku sih kok bisa Riz. Orang nge-crash lagi cek. Wah udah ini kalau nge-crash kita udahan aja dah. Ore, mari kita end stream karena wuwek kita sudah meletup, Jir. Adios amigos, dadah. Blablabla. Oh iya, pakai ini. Adios amigos. Bye.